I want to let you know about three numbers, and I'm going to tell you why almost no law firm website is built to survive them. I'm Mark Apple. I'm the founder and partner at Forward Push Law Firm Marketing. And with that being said, this is no agency spin. And this isn't even my opinion. This is coming straight from Google, who published their own data a couple months ago, but I've had a chance to play around with it and see where it was going. So I'm here to share it with you. The first number is that the average search inside Google's AI mode is now 3 times longer than a normal search used to be. Number two, follow up questions inside Google Gemini are growing more than 40% month over month. And number three, this is surprising. 1 out of every 6 searches doesn't start with typed words at all anymore. It starts with a photo, a video, or somebody's voice. And when Google releases this type of research, this is where I start going deep and reading it. And it's exactly the kind of thing that I think our whole industry should be paying attention to. And sadly, most aren't. So today I'm going to walk you through it line by line and then tell you exactly what it means for your law firm website, because more than likely you're paying someone to maintain that website and you might not be getting the best out of it. Google's VP of Data Science for Search published this research. So it's not a leaked memo, it's not some third party guess. This is from the horse's mouth. This is from Google describing its own year of usage on AI mode from launch until just recently. So when I say these numbers are real, I mean that Google is the one saying them about their own platform with a full year of actual searches behind them. This is the real deal. And that matters more than anything because most of what gets written about AI search is definitely speculation dressed up as insight. And this isn't that. This is actually the company that runs the largest search engine on earth, practically the entire internet, showing its own cards. So let me just slow down a little bit and go over each one because they build on top of each other. You've got to know one to get to two to get to three. So query length tripling means people have stopped scanning and they've started explaining. A year or two ago, the assumption baked into most websites was that people typed 3 or 4 words into the search query, they skimmed a page of results, and they went to your website. And Google's own data says that that assumption is now shrinking and it's no longer really reality. The second thing is the follow-up questions climbing 40% a month means that people aren't leaving after the typical, what we're used to, one answer anymore. They're staying in AI mode and having a conversation. They're asking a second question and then a third. They're like going deeper with whatever answered they got first and then getting a second answer before they bounce somewhere else, which is what they used to do. And the multimodal search crossing 1 and 6 means that a meaningful chunk of people are looking for help right now and they never type in a sentence at all. I mean, it's like they took a photo of something and they asked AI to explain it to them. You can see how this helps somebody when they're searching for an attorney. So if we put those three things together, you get a searcher who talks instead of types, sticks around instead of scanning, and sometimes just skips words entirely. That is not the person most law firm websites were written for. And Google sorted all of this out into 5 categories: explore, design, learn, create, and do. Now, 2 of those are growing faster than everything else. Planning related searches are growing about 80% faster than the overall pace of AI mode. And questions that start with the word which have grown 40% faster over the last 6 months. Sit with that a second and think about it. The word which. Which lawyer handles this? Which option fits my situation? That's not somebody gathering background information to go find on your website. That's someone standing at a decision, asking AI to help them make it. The people typing which questions into AI mode right now are closer to picking up their phone than almost any kind of searcher there is. So here's where this stops being theoretical and what I want you to concentrate on. Say you run a business law firm practice, and your website has a page called Business Formation Services. It's a clean page. It explains LLCs, corporations, the basics. And it's built exactly the way pages were supposed to be built 2 years ago. Now, think about what somebody actually types into an AI, Gemini, ChatGPT, Claude right now. It's something closer to, I'm starting a 2-person consulting business with my business partner from college. We don't fully trust each other yet. What kind of agreement do we need before we take on our first client? Your business formation page has no idea what to do with that. It answers a category. The person, your potential new client, asked about a relationship, a risk, and a specific fear. Those are different languages, and Google just handed us a year of proof that the second one is the one people are actually speaking now. So if this sounds like something you're going to be dealing with and you are dealing with it, here's where I'd start, and I'd start with it in this order. Go to Google Search Console or Analytics and figure out your highest traffic pages and rewrite them around a real situation instead of a category. Don't ask what keyword this page targets. Ask what a specific nervous client would actually type if they were explaining their exact problem to a real person. Then answer that on your website. Build the follow-up answer into the same page. Remember, these people are asking multiple questions. So whatever someone asks the first question, there's a predictable second question sitting right behind it. Cost, timeline, what happens if I wait? Put that answer on the page instead of forcing someone to go dig for it somewhere else. Because Google's data says they're far more likely to keep asking than they used to be. And then give your photos and videos real, specific descriptions around them. Somebody can photograph a contract or a collections letter and ask AI what it means and who handles it. A picture with no context around it, it's invisible to the kind of search that's happening right now, no matter how good the photo is. One more number from the report that I want to talk about is the one that should set the pace here. AI mode has already crossed 1 billion with a B monthly users, and the volume running through it has more than doubled every quarter since AI mode launched on Google. That's not early adapter behavior anymore. That's like most of the country, most months getting faster at this than the firms trying to actually reach them. I'm going to link Google's full report below, along with our own research that shows how law firms specifically show up in AI search. I think it's important to read both. Then go type a really messy version of your own client's problem into one of the AI tools right now and see what your website has to say for itself. If what you find looks like the gap I just walked through and you'd rather fix it than keep guessing, go ahead and give us a call or head on over to the website. We only work with firms that are serious about growth, so make sure you fit our profile. Google didn't guess any of this. They measured a year of it and put their name behind the numbers. The only open question that I see is how long the rest of us wait to build for the searcher that they just described. Go ahead and do it right now.